A brand that's not just a label, but a statement, a promise, a symbol of excellence and innovation that has sprinted from the tracks of Oregon to the global stage. This is the story of Nike, a journey that began with a handshake between a runner and his coach, and a dream that redefined the athletic landscape. From the dusty tracks of the 1960s to the digital storefronts of the 21st century, Nike has not just witnessed history, it has made history. Join us as we unravel the threads of this global giant. We'll dive into the strategies that propelled a modest sneaker into a cultural icon, explore the innovations that keep the world moving, and reveal how a simple swoosh became synonymous with aspiration, inspiration, and determination. This is Nike's legacy, where every stitch tells a story, and every step is a leap towards the future. In the mid-1960s, the world of athletic footwear was ripe for revolution. Enter Phil Knight, a young runner with a keen business sense, and Bill Bowerman, his coach at the University of Oregon, a man obsessed with improving his athletes' performance. Their partnership was forged not just in the heat of competition, but in the fires of innovation. Bowerman's experiments with shoe designs were legendary, going so far as to pour rubber into his wife's waffle iron to create a new sole pattern. Blue Ribbon Sports, the precursor to Nike, began humbly. It was a handshake deal with a Japanese shoe manufacturer and sales out of the back of Knight's car at track meets. But from these modest beginnings, a global giant was stirring. As Blue Ribbon Sports grew, so did its ambition. In 1971, the company cut ties with its Japanese partner, adopted the name Nike, and introduced the swoosh, a symbol that would become synonymous with athletic excellence. With the opening of their first retail store and the launch of a line that included the now iconic Cortez, Nike was no longer just a distributor. It was a brand, a movement, a destiny unfolding. And so, from the seeds of a shared vision, Phil Knight and Bill Bowerman built an empire. But this was just the beginning. The race was on, and Nike was just getting warmed up. Nike's journey is a masterclass in branding. From its inception as Blue Ribbon Sports to the powerhouse we know today, each chapter of Nike's story is marked by bold moves and cultural milestones. The swoosh, a symbol of motion and progress, was introduced in 1971. Designed by Carolyn Davidson for a mere $35, it has become one of the most recognized logos in the world. In 1988, Nike distilled the essence of sports into 3 simple words: just do it. This slogan didn't just sell shoes. It sold a mindset, a lifestyle, and it resonated with everyone, athlete or not. Over the years, Nike's marketing campaigns have told inspiring stories. They've celebrated heroes, challenged norms, and invited us all to dream bigger. Campaigns like "There is no finish line," "Bo knows," and the recent "Dream Crazy" have not only promoted products but also championed values. Nike's branding isn't just about selling. It's about creating a culture. It's about standing up for what's right, pushing boundaries, and empowering the athlete in all of us. It's a brand that says, if you have a body, you are an athlete. From a simple swoosh to a global symbol of excellence, Nike's brand evolution is a testament to the power of great storytelling and the universal language of sport. Nike's legacy is built on a foundation of innovation. From the early days of Bowerman's waffle trainer to the cutting-edge Flyknit technology, each product represents a leap forward, not just for athletes, but for the industry as a whole. It all started with a waffle iron and a vision. Bowerman's homemade experiment led to the creation of the waffle sole, providing runners with unprecedented traction and giving rise to a new era in athletic footwear. Fast forward to today, and Nike continues to push boundaries. The Nike Forward material, a game-changing innovation, reimagines apparel creation, while Flyest technology introduces a new standard for accessible athletic wear. But perhaps no product line embodies Nike's influence more than Air Jordan. Launched in 1985, Air Jordans were more than shoes. They were a cultural revolution. They transcended sports, influencing fashion, music, and even the sneakerhead subculture. Behind the scenes, the Nike Sport Research Lab fuels these innovations. Here, athlete insights and scientific data converge to create the future of sportswear, ensuring that every stitch is backed by purpose and precision. From the track to the street, from the gym to the runway, Nike's products have not just mirrored athletic progress, they've propelled it. And as the world moves, so does Nike, with every innovation marking a new starting line for what's possible. The brand has become synonymous with the greatest athletes on the planet, forging partnerships that have elevated both the individuals and the company to legendary status. Think of Michael Jordan soaring through the air, his feet clad in the shoes that bear his name. This partnership didn't just sell sneakers. It created a legacy, a brand within a brand, and a cultural phenomenon. From the tennis courts with Serena Williams to the soccer fields with Cristiano Ronaldo, Nike's endorsements are strategic. They're not just about the athlete's performance. They're about their stories, their struggles, and their triumphs. Nike's roster spans the spectrum of sports, featuring stars from track and field, basketball, football, skateboarding, and more. Each athlete brings their own flavor, their own audience, and their own unique story to the brand. These partnerships do more than generate sales. They inspire loyalty. Fans don't just see their favorite athletes. They see their heroes, their aspirations, and they want to wear what they wear, do what they do, be where they are. In the world of sports, Nike has become more than a sponsor. It's a badge of honor. To wear the swoosh is to say, I am part of something bigger, something extraordinary. It's a symbol of excellence, and it's worn by the best. Nike's ascent from a US distributor to a global sportswear colossus is a story of strategic expansion and relentless pursuit of market dominance. Today, the swoosh is not just an emblem, it's a global language spoken across more than 170 countries. The seeds of international growth were planted early. In 1977, Nike spread its wings to Asia, and by the following year, it had touched down in South America and lined up European distributorships. By the 1980s, Nike had eclipsed Adidas as the leader in US athletic wear sales, igniting a quest for global expansion that would redefine the industry. The brand's international marketing savvy and aggressive strategy propelled it into new markets with unyielding momentum. Acquisitions played a pivotal role in Nike's global strategy. By bringing companies like Converse and Hurley into its fold, Nike diversified its portfolio and solidified its presence in various athletic and lifestyle segments. Nike's global marketing campaigns have been as innovative as its products. From the Just Do It mantra to the Dream Crazy initiative, Nike's messaging transcended borders, resonating with a universal audience hungry for inspiration and empowerment. As Nike expanded, it didn't just sell products, it sold dreams. It became a beacon of sportsmanship, a symbol of aspiration, and a patron of global sports culture. From grassroots programs to major league sponsorships, Nike's influence is omnipresent. From the streets of Beaverton to the boulevards of Paris, from the alleys of Shanghai to the avenues of Rio, Nike's journey is a testament to the power of a vision without borders, a vision that continues to run the world, one swoosh at a time. As a titan in the sports industry, Nike understands its responsibility extends beyond profit margins. It's about making a positive impact on the planet, the people, and the communities it touches. Nike's sustainability journey, Move to Zero, is ambitious. It's a commitment to zero carbon and zero waste, aiming to help protect the future of sport. From reducing greenhouse gas emissions to diverting waste from landfills, Nike is reimagining its products and processes for a more sustainable future. In the realm of community outreach, Nike has invested millions to empower youth through sports, training coaches, and supporting organizations that make play possible for kids around the world. Their efforts are a testament to their belief that everyone should have the opportunity to thrive, regardless of background or ability. When it comes to manufacturing, Nike is striving for ethical practices. With a global network of factories, the company is working to ensure fair working conditions and has implemented a code of conduct for suppliers to uphold these standards. Transparency is key, and Nike is taking steps to open up its supply chain for independent monitoring, ensuring that its commitment to labor rights and ethical manufacturing is more than just words. Nike's corporate social responsibility is not just a chapter in its history. It's a running theme that weaves through every product, every initiative, and every community it touches. It's a pledge to do better, to be better, and to set a standard for others to follow. Like any global entity, Nike's journey has not been without its hurdles and controversies. From legal battles to ethical debates, these challenges have tested the resilience and integrity of the brand. Certainly, let's delve deeper into the challenges and controversies that Nike has faced, which have been pivotal in shaping the company's policies and public image. Competition. Nike operates in a highly competitive industry, with rivals like Adidas, Under Armour, and Puma constantly vying for market share. This competition has pushed Nike to innovate continuously, but it has also led to intense battles over patents, marketing strategies, and sponsorship deals. For instance, Nike's lawsuit against Skechers for patent infringement is an example of how fierce the competition can get. Labor practices. Nike's labor practices have been a significant source of controversy. In the 1990s, reports emerged alleging that Nike was using sweatshops in countries like Vietnam, China, and Indonesia, where workers were subjected to poor working conditions and low wages. These reports led to widespread protests and calls for boycotts, forcing Nike to reevaluate its supply chain practices. In response, Nike implemented the Shape Code and took steps to improve transparency, such as publishing a list of its factories and allowing independent audits. The company also invested in programs to improve working conditions and raise wages for factory workers. However, despite these efforts, Nike still faces criticism from labor rights groups who argue that more needs to be done to ensure fair treatment of workers across the globe. Environmental impact. Nike's environmental impact has also been scrutinized. The production of athletic footwear and apparel can be resource-intensive and contribute to pollution. Nike has addressed these concerns through initiatives like the Reuse a Shoe program, which recycles old sneakers, and the introduction of more sustainable materials in its products. The Move to Zero campaign reflects Nike's commitment to reducing its carbon footprint and achieving zero waste. Marketing controversies. Nike's bold marketing campaigns have occasionally sparked debate. The company has not shied away from taking stands on social issues, which has sometimes polarized public opinion. For example, Nike's support of Colin Kaepernick, who protested against racial injustice, was both lauded and criticized. While some consumers applauded Nike for its stance, others saw it as a politicization of sports and called for boycotts. These challenges and controversies underscore the complex landscape in which Nike operates. They highlight the delicate balance the company must maintain between profitability, ethical practices, and social responsibility. As Nike continues to navigate these issues, it remains to be seen how they will influence the brand's future strategies and global standing. As we lace up this journey through Nike's storied past, we've seen a brand that started with a simple yet revolutionary idea grow into a global symbol of excellence and innovation. From the tracks of Oregon to the streets of the world, Nike has not just outfitted athletes, it has inspired movements, shaped cultures, and pushed the boundaries of what's possible in sport and fashion. Nike's path has been paved with challenges and triumphs, controversies and accolades. Yet, through it all, the swoosh has remained steadfast, a beacon of aspiration, a testament to the power of human potential. As we look to the horizon, Nike stands poised to continue its legacy of innovation, to redefine the future of athletic wear, and to carry the torch of progress for generations to come. For Nike, the finish line is just another marker on an endless road of discovery and excellence. Just do it.